It's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA Finals. We've got a promo code for you guys. It's October if you want 15% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The Lakers Heat Game 4. The Lakers lead this series 2-1. The Heat coming off their first win of the series where Jimmy Butler absolutely exploded with a triple-double, 40 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. The Lakers favored in Game 4, -7.5. The total is 218 and a half. The Heat have covered in 2 of 3 games, 2 unders and an over. So not a whole lot of trends going on there, but we've got Nick from the Insiders Room to break it all down for us. Nick, what you got for us?
I actually had the Lakers in Game 3, so that was a setback for me. I had gone 2-0 over the first 2 games. But yeah, despite that win in Game 3, I'll point out that the Heat are still just 1-6 straight up the last 7 in this series. Jimmy Butler, as you mentioned, he had such a fantastic game. And he stated before the finals even started that both he and the Heat would have to play damn near perfect if they had any hope of advancing or upsetting the Lakers in the finals here. And I mean, Butler did play damn near perfect in Game 3, and that was without Dragic or Bam in the lineup. And so he became the first player actually to outscore, out-rebound, and out-assist LeBron James in a finals game, and that includes any of LeBron James' teammates over the years. But yeah, I think the Lakers will bounce back here, and I have a few good situational reasons. I mean, both teams have been great in the bubble, but I still like the Lakers' big men combined with their depth. I think that's going to be too much for this wounded Heat team to deal with. Bam and Goran Dragic, they won't be at 100% health if they do play. Butler, he's exhausted after that historic performance. LeBron James, he's out to redeem himself because there was a controversial ending there where he walked off the court in the final 30 seconds. I mean, he can erase all of that with just a huge game here and a win. And so I'm not going to deviate from my assessment on the Lakers here. I've liked them throughout this series. At this point, I have to say I really, really respect Eric Spoelstra and the Heat, but I think Anthony Davis and the big men, they're going to show up big here after a relatively quiet Game 3. And so, yeah, I look for them to keep on their foot on the gas until the final horn. So that's my play here, Chelsea, in Game 4. I'm going to suggest a play on the Lakers.
Yeah, I don't think Anthony Davis goes quiet for 2 games in a row. 15 points, 5 rebounds last game. I don't see that happening 2 nights in a row. I know everybody expected him to go off because Bam wasn't playing for the Heat, but I mean, it's crazy to me that he only scored 15. But like I said, I don't think that happens 2 nights in a row. And LeBron was only 2 assists shy from a triple-double last game, and I think he does big things again. I think the only issue I have is the big number. The odds makers always put it at a number that looks really tough to judge. So 7.5. A lot of points, but yeah, I like the Lakers here as well. I don't know if I'd put an official play on it just because NBA has been a little tough for me. But I do agree with all your points and some good ones at that. That's going to do it for our NBA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Good stuff from Nick. Nick, thanks for joining us.